A psychiatrist who said ractopamine is more dangerous than the party drug ecstasy has been charged with spreading disinformation by the Ministry of Health and could face 3 years in prison. Su Wei-shuo's incorrect statements about the leanness-enhancing additive in American pork imports were based on a 2017 scientific study that contained typos about ractopamine's level of toxicity. Premier Su Tseng-chang came out on Friday calling for rational debate.
Psychiatrist Su Wei-shuo's claim that ractopamine is 250 times more toxic than MDMA has been ruled as disinformation by the Ministry of Health and Welfare. The physician could face up to 3 years in prison.
The measurement scale for toxicity is called LD50. The lower the value, the higher the toxicity of the chemical substance. In mouse trials, the LD50 for ractopamine is 3,500. For MDMA, it's 97. In rat trials, that's down to 45. The value for ecstasy is lower.
In a video posted by the DPP earlier this week, a public health professor debunked the claim, but Su Wei-shuo still had more to say.
We even took note of the scientific studies we quoted. Who is the one breaking the Act governing food safety and sanitation? It's the Ministry of Health and Welfare. The government can throw me in jail, but will that make ractopamine's toxicity vanish?
Su Wei-shuo says a scientific article from 2017 backs his claims, but a closer look at the study has revealed it had typos in the numbering, which are off by 3 orders of magnitude. This reveals Su Wei-shuo's statements don't hold water. Speaking on the incident, Premier Su Tseng-chang asked for people to be rational.
A little bit more reason and a little less politicising. Experts can bring up all sorts of data to discuss, but they shouldn't let feelings or other matters undermine science. Our government will absolutely abide by scientific evidence.
The controversy over imports of pork containing ractopamine continues even at the local level. Recently, Taichung Mayor Lu Xiuyan expressed her opposition to the lifting of bans on American meat and pork at a meeting with AIT Director Brett Christensen. The incident was immediately followed by a strongly worded statement from the AIT. Observers say Lu should be held accountable.
The Taichung City Council and the citizens of Taichung do not want the ban on pork imports with ractopamine or leanness-enhancing agents to be lifted. Universities have carried out public opinion surveys, and about 80% of people oppose this loosening of regulations. What every country values the most is mutual trust and communication. The way these kinds of talks are held should always be agreed upon beforehand. Otherwise, that can harm the mutual trust between both parties.
In the AIT statement, spokeswoman Amanda Manso stressed that all U.S. exports to Taiwan were safe. The statement continued, when political figures propagate disinformation and raise unfounded anxiety among Taiwan consumers, it is a disservice to everyone.